welcome to High Voltage Adventures. Please subscribe. Hey everyone, doing some more antique hunting today. Right now we're in Tunnel Hill, Georgia at Grumpy's Antique Mall, and then we might go to another place, but they've always got a lot of really cool stuff here. Lots of antiques and vintage collectibles and anything you can imagine. This place is huge and you can stay here all day, so let's go check it out and see what kind of cool stuff we can find. I love this Coca-Cola fountain service sign. It was $1,250. And this Whiting Tiger Crane sign was priced at $695. The Chevrolet Sales Service sign was $1,150. And the Gulf sign was $995.
This chalkware fashionista girl was $49. I love her outfit. She's ready to go.
I'd say she's probably from the 1930s, I would guess. This vintage bank was really cool. It didn't have a price on it. You would just take the little lever on the hunter's gun there and pull it back and put a coin on it and then shoot it into the lion's mouth. It's really neat. This old truck was neat. It said Clover Garden Shop with the phone number, and it has some guys riding in the cab here. Sadly, it was missing a wheel, and it was priced at $79.
This Mellon's infant food jar dates to the 1800s. It was from London and it was $15.
The Chevrolet Super Service sign was $1,195. The Pabst Blue Ribbon beer sign was nice. I liked it. It was $895. The DeKalb sign was $895. This Never Knock sign has had a rough life, but it still looked cool with all the rust on it. It was $795. And the Grand Army Highway sign was $495.
Grumpy's has a really great selection of old coins.
Yep, all different kinds here with all different kind of prices. So if you're looking for old coins, go to Grumpy's Antique Mall and check them out.
I love this household ammonia box. It says, will not chap your skin.
And there's an old pedal car. I couldn't see the price on it. Here's a variety of insulators. This one's called a Frog Eye. Probably dates to the 1930s, made by the Hemingway Glass Company. It was $15. And here's a nice little porcelain pony insulator used on telephone lines during the early 1900s. It had a nice glaze on it. Had this glitter effect in the glaze. It was $5. I bought it for my collection. And here's another one like it in a darker brown. It was $5 also. And some more common glass ones here.
And here's a vintage yellow McCoy vase. It was $25.
I like this Dr. Pepper sign. Good for life, it says. And it was $375. Here's some more signs. I like that danger sign, and this hatchery sign has a nice rusty look to it. And the co-op fertilizer sign here was $360. And this picture is funny. It says Coke belongs. It was $50. Guy's getting down on the harmonica there. I like these parking meters also. It says the time's expired. And they were $175.
I really love this spool cabinet. It's a shame that it was missing two of the handles. It was $175.
I love this vintage robot. I like all the old vintage robots. They're really cool. This one was $75. And here's a DeSoto Plymouth sign. It was $795. And here's a Porcelain City Service sign. It was $1,195. The mobile oil gargoyle sign was $1,195. The Marathon gas sign was $899. And this Southern California highway sign was neat. It was $695. And this Joy dog food sign, flange sign here, was $245.
I really like these displays. The one on the left was a Native American display, and it had several statues and artifacts. This little display cabinet here with different artifacts in it was $195. Lots of arrowheads in there. And then there's this chalkware statue. It's $79. I love the pictures and the way they had them framed. I think that one's $60. I love this frame with the arrowheads around it. And this one. It was just a really neat way to display these. And then this side had a fishing theme, and it had a boat motor, a Drink Orange Florida sign there on the left, which I really loved. And then it also had taxidermied fish and vintage lures. I really loved this piece of wood that somebody put these marbles in. It was just a beautiful piece of art to me, and I wanted to share it with you guys. That's all we know about it. It doesn't have anything else describing what it is. To me, it's just a beautiful piece of art.
This vintage 70s toy truck was $25. I like this old vintage football helmet. It was $150. And this Coca-Cola cooler was nice. It was priced at $2,200. And I couldn't see a price on this Sinclair sign, but it was really large and looked great. Here's a variety of vintage baseball cards.
I really love this owl planner. It was $7. I love the colors of it.
And this Dr. Pepper cooler was really cool. I like the look of it. And that truck is cool also. The Acme feed sign was not for sale. And here's a variety of glass insulators. Many of these date to the 19 teens and were made by the Brickfield Glass Company. They were all priced around $10 to $12. And here's an old wooden pin, side pin that the insulators go on. And here's a big assortment of vintage marbles for Eric. Some in a jar here. It's kind of hard to see because they were in a display case. And they were various prices from looks like $5 to $10. And here's an assortment of vintage Coca-Cola bottle crates. I think they were all priced at $20 each. There's one Pepsi Cola in there. And here's an old Elgin boat motor. Thought it was cool. It was $165 for the vintage outboard motor.
Check out this small 1970s Tonka dump truck. It's so cute. It was priced at $22.50.
I like this old Mason's improved jar from the 1800s. It had the Hero cross here on it, the glass company monogram, and it had a matching glass lid, but sadly the lid was broken. It was priced at $25. I like all the various patent dates embossed on the glass lid there. Here's a variety of vintage football cards. And this vintage Budweiser sign was cool. It was $85. And here's some more various items. A little Native American statue and part of a bird's eye crate. I like the look of it. Some little tin cans. Variety of vintage pocket knives. And here's some cool old hood ornaments. This one here was $129. And I like the turtle light here. It was $49.
This is a vintage emergency light that you would keep in your vehicle. It plugs into your cigarette lighter and it has a little bulb inside there, and it was $25. I've never seen one of these before, and I saw two in one day yesterday. It's so cool. Have you ever seen anything like this?
And here's an antique nail puller. I thought it was really cool. It was $24.95. They don't make cool stuff like they used to.
Here are a couple of adorable vintage banks. This one is a kitty cat, and it was $5.99. So cute. And then the other one is two little dogs in a blue basket. And this one was only $3.99.
I like this Coca-Cola sign. It was $349. And Shuggy liked these vintage Hot Wheels. They were all priced at $20 each.
How cool are these? I love the little van there. I like that van too. And then over here we have, there's a little Volkswagen with flames on it.
Slug bug. There's the Smoking the Bandit car.
Yeah, that one's great. I love the little police car. That was probably my favorite one.
There's another, looks like Firebird or Trans Am.
I really love this lamp. This vintage lamp. It was $300. It's a Van Briggle lamp, and it said it had the original shade on it. It has butterflies and dried flowers and feathers going across the bottom. It was just really beautiful. It was tall. And there's some other mid-century modern
It
art.
said they were lamp bases.
Yeah. That vintage table was really cool too. Lamp base, $20. I love that green color.
And here's a vintage car hauler for $65. Says it was made in 1969. That was a good year. And these little guys look like they're a Florida souvenir. They were priced at $50. Says from the 1940s. And the old Dixie gas sign here was priced at $725. What you got, Sherry?
I found some vintage Coca-Cola shirts.
Cool.
The patches.
How much is that one?
This one's $40. This is my favorite.
All right, what's the other ones look
There's
like?
3 different ones. I like the stripes on this one also.
Yeah, I really like that.
This one's $95.
95.
It doesn't have anything on the back.
Okay.
And then there's the green. And it's $95.
Cool. Oh.
Pretty cool.
Well, there's one with some pants too, right?
Yeah, it's the same one. It just has green pants.
How much is that one?
This one's just like the other one. It's just long sleeves. It is, I don't know. It doesn't have a price.
All right, thanks.
But it's just the long sleeve version.
And this vintage trailer was only $10. Our next stop was at Gibson Company Antiques in Calhoun, Georgia. I like this vintage truck here. It had a great look to it. I like the colors of it. It said Deluxe Auto Transport, made in the USA. Looked like it was in great condition, and it was priced at $125.
Here we have a vintage stove timer from the 1930s. It says that it still works, and it was $120. I love that blue color. Here's where all the bad little kids sat and did their schoolwork.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this desk was really cool. It was definitely made to last. It was heavy duty. It was $100. It says industrial era.
I love this collection of vintage milk bottles. They all had really cool graphics on them, like this baby here riding the planet Earth. It says, "What a feeling if you use homogenized milk." That's amazing. And this lady's surfing here, and it says, "Homogenized milk improves health, increases vitality." And this one says, "Good morning and good health." And this one says, "Good morning, a package of health," with a little baby carrying a milk bottle. And there's a little baby drinking some milk. And this one says, "Twin Maple Farm, Babe's Choice." And I like that one there with the Bessie the cow on it. It says McDonald Farm. And this one says Hoppy's Favorite Milk. Those are all really cool. So if you collect milk bottles, this is a place to check out. Here's another vintage Coca-Cola cooler. We saw a lot of these today. This one has a built-in water fountain. It was $1,200. It says it's from 1949. And these vintage thermometers were display only, said not for sale. And I really like this lightning canning jar in beautiful amber color with the glass lid. It was priced at $95. And this clock was cool. It had an eagle on top. And I like the clock face there, the way the numbers were painted, and the ship. It was $150. This lamp was nice. It was priced at $295. And here's some old railroad crossing signs with the glass reflector marbles I guess they probably date back to the 1930s or 40s. They had 3 different ones here. That one was $699. This one was $599. And here's the General Lee Dukes of Hazzard car made by Ertl, still in the original box from 1981. It was $300. And here's Daisy Duke's Jeep. It was $300, still in the original box. And here's some old photographs. Love that railroad station. And some farm pictures of tractors and farm hands. And here's some old porcelain doorknobs. I like the swirly glaze on it. Those were really cool. They were $20, I believe. $22, sorry. And here's an old stoneware jug from New York. And last we have this antique tricycle. It was $100. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time.
Thanks for watching.